I'm gonna call my lender right now and see, because one of the things I was thinking about. Hey, Mike, question for you real quick, buddy. Okay, so first of all, I have a 1031 exchange. I sold a property in Vegas, and I'm going to have to finance about $1 million of the properties that I'm buying.
Okay.
And it's gonna be like a portfolio type of a loan if we do it. Are you able to do something like that and pull it off and close in 180 days?
Portfolio? You mean like multiple properties?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, that's all I needed.
I mean, quick question. What are they all single families?
They would all be single families.
How many?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to get it. Probably like 10 on your end.
The reason why I ask is usually, I have to check with this other one, but usually the main one that does the portfolio, it's a DSCR loan that has a prepayment penalty on it.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Can I call you right back?
10 properties.
Can I call you right back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're stopping real quick, guys. One of the things I always tell people is drive for dollars and put your head on a swivel. What did I just find here, Mark? Let's pop out of the car real quick. If you're looking for deals on real estate and you're like, dude, I don't know how to find deals. We just literally left a house like 2 seconds ago, right? And we have found a fire damaged house in a good area. So I am trying to log into my freaking deal machine. I hate passwords. So now I'm gonna hit drive on my deal machine. I'm gonna hit free drive. It's gonna bring me to where I'm at currently. This is the best way to get started investing. Okay, now I see where I'm at. It says it's owned by these people. One of the things I'll do, see, I'm adding the lead right now, and then I'm gonna take a picture of me in front of the house because it's gonna demonstrate that I actually wanna buy this house. I'll buy your house. So that's the picture, right, on there. So they're gonna get a postcard from me. I'm entering that. Now I'm starting the mail that says I want to buy their house with that picture on that, right? That's how quickly I can solicit them. Now, if I wanted to right now, start mail, I can do this. I'll skip trace them. That allows me to skip trace them. Skip tracing is pulling their information. Let's see, it says skip trace failed. Well, that means that we don't have anything there. So they'll get a postcard from me that says I want to buy the property. But that's how you find deals, folks. That's how you find real estate deals, is by, I could have kept talking to my lender right there, but what's more important for me? Making money. Now we're going on to my property, go look at the concrete job. See you in a second.
So I guess where I was getting was, and I'll make it real quick, the portfolio has a prepayment penalty. If you're not at all worried about any of those properties not performing, then it's not a big deal. But that's the reason why a lot of my customers don't do a portfolio, because it ties them all up into one thing, and then if they have to get rid of one of them, the prepayment thing hits the whole entire portfolio loan.
Well, I don't need to do a prepayment penalty. So what you're saying is I might be better off tapping my line of equity, taking those houses down, and then getting a line of equity on that one.
No, we can do each of them individually at the same time, or you could do the line of credit or whatever. But you don't want all 10 of them on one portfolio if you think that there's a slight chance that you might need to get rid of one of them because they weren't performing like in the next couple of years or whatever.
I generally don't get rid of houses. So if I don't get rid of houses,
okay,
it's not going to be an issue.
In that case, then the portfolio is fine.
Right, so you're saying if I realize that maybe one of those I want to sell, I'm gonna have to refinance the whole thing and pay a prepayment penalty.
That's what they do, yeah. And a lot of it, they take the prepayment penalty towards that one asset, and then the rest of the prepayment penalty they use is like a principal reduction just to reduce it a little bit more. So it's not a actual penalty where you lose all of the money. Like if you say you had $1 million balance and one of the assets was just $100,000 out of that $1 million, you're going to pay a 5% penalty on the 100,000, and then but the 5% over $1 million, the remaining amount is probably just a principal reduction. That would be what they would charge the whole thing, but they'd really only apply a $5,000 prepayment penalty because the asset you had to unwind was $100,000, and the remaining $45,000 would go as like a principal reduction on the entire loan. It's not really a penalty. They're like, okay, well, we want you to pay off this as fast as possible, so we're going to transfer this and use it as a principal reduction.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that I don't know if I like that portfolio loan, dude.
There's no benefit to a portfolio because there's no cost reduction. If you have 10 properties, you're still getting 10 appraisals. The appraisals are the large share of the thing, and they're charging you, instead of individual underwriting fees or whatever they would normally charge, they're going to charge a larger one that's basically the same thing. So it's like 6 one way, half a dozen the other. There's no benefit. A lot of people think that, oh, I've got one loan, so it's easier to handle, and it's cheaper. No, it's the same rate for all of them, so you'd still be paying the same amount each month, but doing them individually,
I've never done one.
It allows you to be able to.
Hold on. So the question is, can you close like 10 or 20 loans in like the next 180 days? Or how fast can you close a loan? Because if I got...
that's only 6 months.
Sorry, can you close loans in under 30 days is what I'm asking, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to do a normal standard DSCR is going to be 30 days. And if we take it to David, it might even close quicker.
What if they're vacant though?
Doesn't matter. They're basically going to go off of the market. If you're buying properties that are currently vacant, they understand that you're buying it to turn around and to put renters into it. So they're not going to penalize you, where if you were doing a refi, then they would penalize you on the LTV, and they'd say, oh, you can't qualify for the 80%. You're only going to qualify for 65% LTV because it's vacant and you own it now. But if you're buying it, they realize that you're gonna do something with it and put renters in. You're gonna qualify for the max loan to value. They're gonna go off of, if it on the DSCR or ratio cash flow, they're gonna take the market rent off the 1007 of the appraisal.
You're becoming my go-to guy.
We can possibly do this through David too. He might be able to do a portfolio where it doesn't have any prepayment penalty.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm vacillating between buying, 20 to 30 houses or buying one big one. And I think I'm just going to buy the 20 to 30 houses just so I can get cash flow right away versus buy another big building where I got to deal with a bunch of headaches, because I already have my big one I'm going to be dealing with. So I was looking to buy another big building, but I think I'm going to wait on that and buy these houses if I can pick them off, one at a time, and get 20 plus in the next 45 days that I can identify with. So I guess my next call is going to be to my 1031 exchange guy and figure that out.
What's your time frame on that?
I got about 38 days left or 35 days left, something like that. But I'll get it done. Like I've been firing off offers.
As long as you identify the properties, then you have 6 months to close on it. Well, it's once you identify the properties, you contract them. If you have one property and it can close in 30 days, there's no reason why 10 can't close in 30 days. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
They're all just handle them simultaneously. So it's not any bigger deal just because there's 10 as opposed to 1. I think that it would be better to go, regardless of what the rate is, it might be better to go through David, because there won't be a prepayment penalty. Because when rates drop this spring, you'll be able to refi.
He got my deal done. I like him already. He came to my house. He signed the paperwork. Yeah. We got a good appraisal. I mean, I don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
We'll be able to save some on cost too, because he's not going to charge the underwriting fees that our other DSCR lenders normally charge. So you're going to save some there. The main thing is he's most likely not going to have a prepayment penalty, because you're going to want to refi these in the next 6 months to 12 months, because when rates come down, you're going to then lock them in and be done with them.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, man. I appreciate your time.
No problem. Let me know.
All right, thanks, Mike. I'm going to probably be doing that, so I'll let you know once we get them locked under contract, okay?
Okay, will do.
All right, man.
Thanks, man. See you.
Thanks, Mike. Bye. And that's why you want to have a good lender, right? Okay, we're heading to my house right now to go check out the concrete pour. Guess who's coming down the driveway right now? Watch, let's see what's up. I guess he don't want to wave. That's felt good. All right, so he was hitting his brakes, but we're already rolling there. So they're pouring concrete.